What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. So we made it back from Florida. Had a good time going across some mountains and just getting to drive the Peterbilt. It's always a good time driving that truck. So just get a video up on my wife's channel. We're doing a complete rebuild series of our home. So we got the demolition, all that stuff up right now on the channel. This company, Restorations Pro, they're really good friends of mine, and they have helped me through this whole process. Did end up buying a truck from them. It's an old FedEx truck with a sleeper on it. I may be selling it. I'm gonna get it home, get it cleaned up, all that stuff. I may sell the truck, but also I may put a bed on it and make a boat hauler out of it. So I'm not real sure what I'm gonna do with it yet, but we are gonna do something. But today we're gonna go pick that truck up, and we're also gonna go pick up the dump truck. So guys, as y'all know, I bought this green cab over right here in Florida. The guy I bought it from passed away, and so when he passed away, I wasn't able to get a title for it. And I'm not gonna hound the wife. I'm not gonna do none of that stuff. I'm just gonna let it go. The cab's rotted out. You can see the interior is just destroyed. It was a truck that I really wanted to rebuild, but it's just not feasible. I do have a cab I can put on this frame and go through all that. But guys, we've got so many projects going on, and I'm running these cab overs over the road. So I am wanting to get the newer trucks with air ride, stuff like that, which this truck has. But the Air Force truck, I've got a fortune tied up in that thing now, and I do want to see it finished. And right here's my air ride suspension. There's just too many good parts on this truck not to use it. And the dump truck I just got, this motor is going to go in it. So we're going to go pick up the Ford 9000 dump truck today, get it home. We do have this engine to go in it. Right here's the wheels and tires that's going to go on the single axle cab over, which I'm about to give you guys an update on that truck, because it is here and it is pretty much done. All right, guys, here it is. So we did get a lot done on this thing this week. We got all new brakes, S-cam bushings, the slack adjusters, brake chambers. It's got new brakes on it. It's got new airbags, air lines, the whole 9 yards. I gotta fix this one where it's rubbing the dry shaft. But we did put a new air dryer on it. It's got all new bearings. It's got all new wheel seals. The whole 9 yards. It airs up good now. Everything works on it like it's supposed to. The air ride airs up like it's supposed to. We got the new exhaust on it, the turbo, 15-speed transmissions in it now. It's got a new dry shaft put in it. Well, we just had that one cut to go in it. But this thing is really coming along pretty good. We're gonna put those aluminum wheels and tires on it and be able to drive this thing. I gotta replace this where I busted it. I'm really mad at myself just for when I went and got this thing in Florida. We messed some of the body up, and I mean, the interior is so nice in this truck. I'm pretty upset at myself that I've done that. But this thing's pretty much ready to go as far as going to be able to drive down the road. Got cold air conditioner on it. I hope it works, it stays working. Guys, so the next video you see on this thing, we're going to drive it, and then we're going to wash it, and then after we wash it, we're going to take the frame down, and we're going to paint the frame, put a nice little paint job on the frame, clean up the paint a little bit, just clean this thing up, put a new bumper on it. I'll probably leave that visor for now, because you cannot get a visor for these trucks right now. So probably leave that thing on there for now. I like the factory one anyway. So but we will be fixing it up as we go. We get a trailer next month, and this thing will be going to work. But I can use it pulling these boat trailers. There ain't a lot of weight to them, so the truck will be used. I will be driving this thing all over. Anyways, guys, so we're gonna get ready to go. I gotta get my booster cables and all that stuff in the truck. I rode the Razor down today. We're gonna pick up the Dodge from the house, and then we're gonna head out there and start getting these trucks pulled in here. And we got some other stuff to do. It's like some maintenance and stuff to do today, but besides that, all we got to do is pick up some trucks and get them back here to the shop, and we'll start going through those things. There are getting ready to see the new truck. Oh, there she is, boy. Look at that big monster. Oh my God. Big old FedEx truck. It's a manual FedEx truck too. I ain't gotta worry about that bull crap. Alright, so guys, this is the deal. It's been sitting a few years. The guy used to drive it as an owner-operator, and then they actually traded it to my buddy Danny here at Restorations Pro. So it's not a bad looking old truck. It's got a big sleeper in it, double bunk sleeper, manual transmission, CD player, all that stuff. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. It may be for sale, so if one of you guys want this thing, hit me up and I'll give you a price on it. But it's got an APU on it. It's got some decent tires on it. Tommy gate, all that stuff. Look at that big old TV, big flat screen. It's got a good, don't leak, so it's got a good old bed on it. So if I keep it, this bed will be coming off and I'll be putting a boat hauling bed on it. But for now, we gotta get it boosted off, see if we can get it back to the shop, go through it, see if there's anything wrong with it, and get it cleaned up. And maybe we'll get a good truck out of the deal. So these guys are really awesome to work with. I don't know if any of you guys know who Restorations Pro is. But if you live in like Chattanooga, Knoxville, Crossville, any places like that, man, these guys are killer. They really do a good job. And just the fact that they're willing to help me on my house like they are, it means a lot. Hey guys, check this thing out. I'd sleep in this thing. It's got surround sound, flat screen, plug-ins, refrigerator, bunk beds. I mean, this thing's pretty nice. So the battery's dead. I got enough juice in it, hopefully, to start the APU. Let's see, on. We'll go to AC, high, 50. Come on, baby. You get no connection or something. Alright guys, we got it fired up. Oh, she's smoking. That's not good. Check engine light, oil pressure's good. She's building up air pressure already. Got a little bit of a mist to it. The engine's got a mist in it, but it could just be where it's sitting. Might need fuel filters or something. But it is running. Well, it's missing, but I guess we'll check that out when we get back to the shop and see what's going on with that. That don't smell right. Oh, that fan's about to come off, that's for sure. Turn the air conditioner on, make sure it's off. It's off. Alright guys, I'm hoping we make it back to the shop. I only got 11.6 volts, it's showing it's not charging. I don't know if that's because of the alternator's gone bad or if we just got a really bad battery. so far it drives good. Plenty of power. Man, it drives really good. Actually, before it needs some tires on the front. Here we go. There goes nothing, boys. Man, this thing actually does run pretty decent. It's got a little bit of a mist to it, but it's still got decent power. Come on, truck. Please make it back. Alright guys, now that I'm getting close to the shop with this thing and I've been driving it, something just like clicked into my head. Would this not be the ultimate race car hauler? I mean, golly bum, look at that big old sleeper back there. Bunk beds, APU, all that stuff. Built me a ramp system to where I could just drive the car up in it. Load it up, strap it down. My toolboxes and everything up in the front with the shelves and fuel and all that stuff. And then like I wouldn't have to worry about pulling a trailer, getting none of that crap. Like I really think this would be the ultimate race car hauler. So let me know down in the comments down below, guys, to tell me what you think about that. Because I really think it's a good idea. So we could, oh man, I thought the tire just went flat on me. I've got to put steers on this thing for sure. But anyways, it's driving really good. I'm pretty tickled with it. But yeah, that got into my head there a minute ago. I'm like, holy crap. Man, this thing would be the ultimate race car hauler. What's up, guys? Alright, now that we got the FedEx truck home, I do feel like Fred is a good name for that truck. I don't know why. It just seems like it fits. Let me know what you guys think. Send me a name down below what y'all would like to call it. But I have decided what I'm going to name the Mustang. So I don't know if you guys remember, but on a few videos ago, I had this guy like commenting on Dr. Tunamall's videos, my videos. I think it was like John Lewis or something. I think that was his name. And I know I'm giving him clout right now, but oh well. I'm gonna call the Mustang the janitor, but just because he said that I'm a janitor out here racing in a CEO's world, and that I would never be able to do it. The car wouldn't do what I planned on doing, all that stuff. I never compared to these other YouTubers and all that stuff. But you know what? The janitor goes in and they clean house, buddy. And that's what that car does. So yeah, we're gonna call it the janitor. Thank you so much for that name. I would have never thought of it. And it fits the car so well. So, but I appreciate it. Your hate turns into something positive. I mean, look at you. You just did something positive for the day. So guys, anyways, we're going down here to get the dump truck. I got the booster cables in the back. I'm in my wife's Dodge. You can tell it's hers because it's all spotless clean. Yep, it's clean. My buddy that works for me, Ron, come up and cleaned it up. And that's whose truck I was driving earlier, that white Dodge. Just trying to fill it out and see what all it needs before it goes on the road. But yep, I'm definitely going to be driving this thing for a few days because mine is hooked to the race car trailer and I'm too lazy to unhook it. And I just really ain't got no time to unhook it. This thing's a beast. Watch this. This ain't gonna flat ever go. Oh, she got a little hot. Okay, dokie. Let's go back there and get the dump truck running. Okay, here they go. get my wife to bring me Braxton to drive the truck back home. Oh, I mean, not drive the truck back home. That's illegal. Keep driving on the highway. We have to go through the woods. Alright guys, we got here to get the truck and I'm having to dooster off because look, somebody's been out here with a dozer. Dang, look at that big old motor. The guys, that right there is not factory. That's an extra fuel pump for this thing to supply enough fuel to this truck for the turbo. I just realized the meth kit has blown out of the intake. So this flows your methanol. Water meth, I guess you call it. And it blew that out. So that ain't injecting nothing, and I got a boost leak right there. No wonder it's only doing 3rd and 4th gear burn instead of 5th and 6th. Look at that. Big old turbo right there though. My gosh. Holy moly. Yeah, that thing would have sucked some air through it. You ought to suck anything you want through it. Things you probably don't want to suck through it, it would probably suck through it. Oh, here it is though. There's the dumpy dump. Take a big old dump in this thing. Faux show. New tires. Air fittings for the back for the trailer. And I tell you what, it is a nice truck. I hope it runs and ain't knocking as bad as they're saying it's knocking. Oh, Rodney's a coming, is what they said, but we'll see about that. All right, guys, this has turned into a family event. Wife's got the Denali out here, so this farm is pretty freaking sweet. And I can just imagine my wife's new house right up there on the hill. And my daughter's wanting horses, and so does they and Braxton. So a little birdie told me it was for sale at one time, but who knows? Look at that barn right there. This is a really, really sweet piece of property. Like, this is my dream farm right here. Just look at it. I mean, it's so pretty. It's close to town. It's the only farm close to town anymore. And I would like to see it not be turned into a subdivision, which is actually what they've started doing, I think. Because on the front side, they're doing a bunch of dirt work. It is also, while Kelsey was here, he was doing all the dirt work up front with his dozers and all that stuff. And here we go, guys. Let's see if we can get it fired up, though. I don't know if it's knocking. I don't know what's going on with this thing, but it's supposed to have some kind of issue. All right. Come on, truck. You've been charging for a while now. I don't know. It sounds normal to me. Got a little pressure. Smoking a little bit, but that's it. He started, baby. Another wheel start. Successful, babe. You guys, we're gonna get this thing warmed up and we're gonna try to get it out of here and get it to the shop. Alright guys, here we go. I honestly think it's just got a bad injector. little noisy, but I think that's a valve or an ejector or something. I could be completely wrong. I'm not a Cummins guru. I can tell you whatever noise is in a Detroit, but this thing here don't sound no different than my yellow cab over it. Let's see if we got brakes. Probably should have checked that before we got this far. Oh yeah, we got brakes. We got an air horn. Yeah, boys, heck yeah! This thing's awesome. You know, I get excited about old trucks. Well, I'm excited right now, I can tell you that. Whew. This is just sweet. Whoa, grinding the gears. Oh, she black smokes. It's a cone roller. I think this thing is pretty freaking awesome. I don't know what's wrong with this thing, guys. It'll show itself before I get to the show. I don't know, we'll see. Really good oil pressure for a Cummins. That is awesome, awesome, awesome oil pressure. I think that may be the issue. It might just be beating the camber or something out of it. I've heard of that happening. There you go. Yeah, you looking for the meth pipe? What's wrong with you, dump truck? Tell me. Send me a sign. Ding. There goes a rod outside the block. Send me a sign. That would suck. It ain't running hot. We're going up the mountain right now. It's climbing the mountain, no problem. I'm hammering on it. Like, I mean, I'm running her pretty good, boys. I ain't seeing no issues here. There's the noise, I hear it. I think that's valves though, I don't think it's bottom end. As soon as you let out of it, it goes away. But as it warms up, you can hear it's got a little bit of lifter noise or some sort of noise downstairs. I don't know what it is, but y'all can hear that or not, but it's like a kind of like a valve clatter. We'll just have to pull the filter apart and look and see what it's got in it. I got it down here. Here we go, my boys. See it quiet right now and something got here. He's hunting for fuel, but other than that, that's pretty good. I think it's in the top end, I really do. The loper. She is a loper. Made it back, and so far so good, other than just a little bit of noise when you let out the throttle, which it could be a number of things, and it is smoking a little bit like fuel smoke. You can smell raw fuel, so it could be an injector or something loose in the top end. The only way to really tell is to pull the oil filter loose and check for metal, which I did pull it off when it was over at the farm, but I didn't see any metal in the oil filter. I drained all the oil out of the oil filter and stuck another one on it, so I don't know. I guess we'll see what's going on with it and go from there. But right now I want to see if the gate works, or not the gate, but the bed, which I know it does because Kelsey's running this thing over the road. But I have to raise the bed. That'd just be unnatural not to. Is, guys, that's where we're going to cut the video off. Next video, guys, you will be seeing the single axle cab over come to life and get a good bath and all that good stuff. I did take the week off from putting up videos. That's why you haven't seen a video in the last few days. We are practicing with this new software. We're going to get better with our editing. Me and my wife have decided to team up on this whole YouTube deal, and we're going all out with it, guys. We were offered a TV show, and we actually turned it down to stick with YouTube. We just didn't want that kind of restrictions on our life. We're going to have to give up all of our social media, all that stuff. We're going to have to completely, like, we'd be working for somebody pretty much. And I just can't do that. Because, guys, look, right now I'm out riding around in my Peterbilt, having a good time, making a video for you guys. And so it has been up in the air about this TV show for probably the last 2 or 3 weeks, and we just can't do it. We're sticking with YouTube. We're sticking with you guys. So that being said, if we're good enough to get a TV show, then we have decided, you know what, we need to really buckle down, start doing these wheel starts, start going to getting these cab overs, getting them home, getting them done quicker, getting them out on the road, and actually have a good time doing it. And so that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to take this thing to the next level. And guys, we appreciate you so much for watching us. And guys, we'll see you on the next video. It's going to be changing quite a bit with our editing and the way we do things. So we hope you enjoy it. Guys, we'll see you on the next video.